Delaney just stole some hand sanitizer while we were at the hospital. Rose, you're gonna be such a lovely mom, except not really, because that's just your destiny for the Rose Airs, that you're not a great mom, but that's okay. We so love you. First, I wanted to take a second to appreciate Rose's face right here. Yeah, that was quite the face, Rose. Hello everyone, SparkleEgg here. Welcome back to another video. So we are starting this episode pretty much right where we left off with last episode. So Nicholas is currently at work right now, and Rose is working from home apparently. I don't remember making that choice, but apparently she's working from home. That's fine by me. And if you remember, Nicholas actually proposed to Rose in last episode. She's having something go on with her right now. We're just going to ignore it. But Nicholas did propose to Rose last episode. So in today's episode, we are going to be having a wedding, which is very exciting. And also we are going to be having a baby, which is even more exciting. So even though that we have tons of exciting things happening, I do really have to focus on Rose's career and her skills as well. So I'm probably just going to kind of quickly go through her little job and all of that. And then it'll be Saturday, so we won't really have to worry about that too much. But I hope you guys are excited for today's episode. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And I figured I should do this on camera just so you guys know that I am giving Lady the full attention that she deserves. I am about to feed her right now. She is being fed. She's just a spoiled, rotten little cat, and she likes to run away sometimes. I don't know why. Rose is actually on her second trimester right now, which is actually pretty cool. So we definitely need to get going with this wedding because I don't want her to have her baby before she gets married. I think I'm actually going to do a little time lapse while Rose is working. I'm doing this completely on a whim. I did not plan on doing this at all, but here we are, and I just want to chit chat with you guys a little bit. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there was a bit of a gap in between my last two episodes, and maybe you didn't notice, the internet is so fast paced that I feel like it's very easy to kind of not notice if someone isn't as active. But I don't know, I was just in kind of a bad headspace during that time, and I just wasn't really feeling like doing YouTube or making videos or anything. I was just not feeling motivated or inspired at all. I'm feeling so much better now, which makes me super excited. I'm just excited to get back into the groove of things. But I don't know, I was just thinking that I'm limiting myself a lot to only playing The Sims 4, and I have so many other interests than The Sims 4. I play so many other games, and I would like to share my joy of other games here on my channel and honestly just have fun, rather than trying to be like this perfect Sims YouTuber or anything, because I don't feel like that's who I am. I don't think that whenever I started my channel, I started it for Sims content. So you might start seeing some other games pop up here and there. And if that's not your cup of tea, then seriously, that's okay. I'm just doing this for myself so that I can actually enjoy what I'm doing here. Not saying that I'm not enjoying this challenge at all. I love this Not So Berry challenge. I'm so connected to all of my Sims, and I will continue doing the Not So Berry challenge. That is my #1 goal forever and always for my channel, is to complete this challenge. It's going to take a long time. We're only in generation 2, and it's already taken me like half a year just to get through 2 generations. It's taking me a long time, so I do understand that it's going to take a while. But just so you guys know, just to give you a heads up, and if you're interested in any other kinds of games, then definitely let me know, and I would love to kind of branch out and play some other games. So Rose ended up having a great day at work, though I tried to secure a few votes, and I'm sure that you saw that I epically failed at it. I'm gonna have to do it off camera and like just put a lot of time and energy into it, because it's not going to be a quick thing for me to do, unfortunately. Do any of you play The Sims 4 without any cheats, just like completely vanilla? Definitely let me know. I haven't played The Sims 4 vanilla in so long. I seriously can't even imagine playing The Sims just completely vanilla. I feel like I use so many cheats here and there all the time because it's just such a frustrating game. And I want The Sims 4 is literally a virtual dollhouse game, and whenever I play it, I want things to go exactly how I want them to go. So if they don't, then I'm gonna make it happen. So that's why I like cheats, and that's why I use little cheats and mods to manipulate things to go my way. But enough of that. I think I'm actually going to have Rose move in with Nicholas tonight because I would love for them. Oh, okay. They're doing the little smoochies in the living room, and Delaney's probably gonna get super comfortable, and this person is just walking right into our apartment. See, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I was just talking about. Like, so many frustrating things happen in The Sims 4, and I literally just use a cheat right there and then to get them to leave. Anyways, I think I'm gonna have Rose move in with Nicholas tonight because I want them to get married tomorrow. And Rose actually probably needs to go ahead and call her father, Mateo, and just say like, hey, so remember when I was making a super big deal about Nicholas running away? Well, anyways, he's here and we're getting married tomorrow. I'm sure Mateo is like furious right now. She's probably just going to be like, okay, Dad, yeah, we're getting married tomorrow. Okay, bye, love you. And just like hang up real fast because he's probably like, Rose, that's insane. Like, you can't get married to a man that quickly, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure that he does not love that idea at all, but he also loves his daughter so much. So, of course, he's going to be at the wedding and all of that stuff. But we're going to go ahead and move into Nicholas's apartment. I think that makes sense for them to move in together in his apartment because he already has a super nice apartment. How do I do this? I've only played The Sims for like what? How many years has The Sims 4 been out? And I don't even know how to do this. Nicholas lives in San Myshuno. The only reason he was currently living with Rose and Delaney was pretty much just for storytelling purposes so that I could easily control him for last episode to better storytell with him. But they are going to move into his little apartment right now, and like Nicholas said in last episode, he does have an extra room right here that he uses as his gym, and that is going to be the new nursery. So that is the plan. But here is his apartment. It's just like a normal Sims 4 decorated apartment. I did change around this just a little bit, but other than that, and like of course his vibey little fireplace, but other than that, it's exactly the same as it was before. But they have a wedding tomorrow, which is super, super cool. It looks like he's already doing a little bit of work on his little computer. So Mateo is wondering if Rose can come over. I'm sure he's just like furious right now, like absolutely so furious. I'm gonna say okay because Rose hasn't seen her mom and actually met with her in person with the baby and everything, or with her being pregnant and everything. So I think it makes sense for her to see her mom as well. And I'm sure that Mateo is so mad right now. He is quite furious right now, and I honestly don't blame him. Rose made a pretty big deal about it. I mean, it was a really big deal. Ignoring this, but it was a pretty big deal. Rose was so upset and torn up by this. So I know that little Mateo is just like upset that Rose kind of just, I don't know, I'm sure he feels a little bit betrayed because she put so much trust into him, and then she just like went behind his back and was like, actually, I'm gonna do what you didn't recommend, and I'm just going to marry this man that you don't like. He's like, I haven't even met this man before. So I know it must not be a very good situation there. I feel bad because they have like the sweetest little relationship ever, but I'm sure that Mateo is really, really upset by this. And also just completely ignore Mars. Like, we've done his whole life. We've completely ignored him, continue to ignore him. I don't know what is going on with him. We're literally going to ignore him. But we need to talk to our mom. We haven't talked to her in a bit. And just, obviously she knows that Rose is having a baby. But I don't know. She has actually seen Rose in a bit. And of course, your sister Cherry, I really, really need to come in here and, you know, move Cherry out because it's way past time for her to be moved out of this house. She literally still has her child bedroom Yeah, that's completely my fault. No, we're not going on a date with you. We're getting married tomorrow. But I'm sure it's nice to kind of just reconnect with her little family. Very, very cute. They're all just hanging out together and chit-chatting. And Rose just told Cherry the big news. So, Cherry's like, oh, I don't know about that. And it must be so nice to see your family too, like right before you get married. I don't know, because getting married is such a big step, especially for Rose and kind of just doing it on a whim and not really planning anything out. I'm sure it's nice to kind of just reconnect with your family, but for some reason she's watering the plants. I'm going to go ahead and have her go home. It seems so weird that she's not going to go home to Delaney like she's been doing so much. And I'm sure Delaney is actually a little bit upset too because, you know, Rose was complaining about Nicholas as well. So I'm sure that Delaney doesn't like Nicholas, and Rose kind of gave her the impression that she was going to raise the baby with alongside Delaney and not get married with Nicholas. So I'm sure everyone's just a little bit upset at Rose right now, but she is the pregnant sim, and she is the one going through it. So I'm of course going to give some snuggles to little lady because she's of course in a new place as well. She's probably like, what is even happening right now? So lots of snuggles for the kitty. And let me also give her a litter box and also a food bowl because we do not want her running away at all. Nicholas still seems to be working on his computer. He probably works a whole bunch. He is a very hardworking sim as well, just like Rose is. And if you remember, Rose actually hates cooking. She does not like cooking at all, but Nicholas is already tucked into bed, and I don't think he's going to be doing any cooking for Rose. That's probably going to be Rose's job in this little family, is the cooking, because I don't think Nicholas is really interested in doing that. So it is left up to Rose to cook her own little dinner. But, I mean, she hates cooking, but she's not bad at it. Like, she made some pretty yummy food, so I seriously just can't imagine. I seriously cannot imagine planning a wedding like a couple nights before you get married just with some guy you don't even really know, and then also moving in with him. Like, imagine how like homesick she must feel because Delaney was her home for so long. I just can't even imagine it. She probably has so many emotions right now, though she does seem pretty excited that she is getting married tomorrow. So I think that is exciting for her. She does like Nicholas after all. I don't think she would just agree to marry a man that she didn't like. She's doing the pregnant sim walk. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. 3rd trimester in 20 hours. Oh, I said that she was in her 2nd trimester earlier, but I guess she was actually in her 1st trimester. So, oh gosh, she's angry this morning. So I was wrong earlier. She was actually in her 1st trimester. Sir, we're literally making you food right now. Can you not? So while Nicholas is in the shower, Rose is actually going to get a call from Anna. And if you remember, Anna is actually that sim that she hooked up with in college. Little Anna Lee over here. She just called her to ask her, like, hey, remember me? Remember our fun times in college? And it didn't seem like Rose was too happy about that phone call. She's probably like, Anna, this is the worst time for you to call me. I'm literally getting married later this afternoon. Like, this is the worst time for you to call me. But I think why she was so angry about Anna deciding to call right then is because Rose has actually been thinking about Anna on and off since that one night. She hasn't forgotten Anna. She hasn't forgotten that one time, that night with Anna Lee. For some reason, Anna has just like really stuck around in her memory. Rose has slept with and just been romantic with so many other Sims and males specifically, but Anna for some reason has just always kind of stuck around more than the other Sims. So I'm sure she's kind of upset that, like, why would you call me now? whenever it's too late almost. We'll have to see where else she'll fit in the storyline in the future. But enough of storyline spoilers. They're actually going to have, I think, probably a like afternoon kind of wedding. So we're gonna just wait a bit to actually have the wedding, and I'm going to have Rose practice her speech. And if you notice, this whole morning she's been stressed about this pregnancy, and you know, she's definitely not feeling very happy anymore. So that is one thing to definitely consider. We have maxed out the charisma skill, which is seriously so cool. That is one thing that we can check off our list for the Rose generation. One of many things that we have to check off that we just still have not checked off yet. But that's awesome. Good for little Rose. Good for us. But she's just like stressed right now. We don't need a welcome wagon. Just leave. But she seems pretty stressed right now, so maybe she can kind of just chill and watch some TV and stuff. Maybe we can invite over Delaney, because I'm sure, you know, their relationship is a little bit rough right now. Not saying that they don't like each other anymore. They probably just have like some talking to do. And I'm sure it would be nice to talk with your best friend right before you get married. Oh, and she's literally already here, so they'll go ahead and watch a movie together. I just can't get over how absolutely adorable Lady is. Through all of this craziness, Lady has always just kind of been a constant through all of this, which is super cool. Though, I mean, she did run away that one time, so she does add a little bit of drama in the storyline as well. But she's just so cute. I just can't get over her. She's just so adorable. All right, I think now is as good as a time as any to go ahead and plan this little social event. Social event, aka wedding. This is so exciting. I'm not going to do a gold event because I hate those, but oh, it's just so exciting that we're gonna have a little wedding. And the venue that I picked out is beautiful. It's so pretty. But we are going to invite over all of our friends, including Shingo, because we love Shingo on this series. Probably not like this dude, probably not Joaquin, probably not Anna. I don't think we should invite over like any of the past romantic interests except Prince, because Prince was our high school boyfriend, so I feel like that's a little bit different. It's raining. Not just raining, it is storming, and this is where cheats come in handy. I am not having this. See, this is what I mean. Like, how could I not use cheats? I just don't even know. But I do think I should give credit where credit is due. Obviously, I did not make this lot. It's by this person right here. It's just such a gorgeous lot. So if you want to download it, then go ahead and check it out here on the gallery. And I believe that this is the original creator of this lot. I know people will like re-upload lots, which is so nasty and gross, but I think that this is the original creator of this lot. So there you go. And any second now, the sun should come out, the rain should stop, and it should be beautiful and sunny. Though everyone is like mad running, and Rose, we are not wearing a red dress to your wedding. Though I'm sure you would love that so much, I picked you out a beautiful wedding dress. So, but of course it is fall time, so not everything is going to be as pretty, but it's still just so gorgeous in my personal opinion. I think this is a really pretty lot, and it's just so natural and pretty, and like the little ponds, it's gorgeous. I love it. And Rose and Mateo are going to go ahead and chat at their wedding, and I'm sure Mateo is like, oh my gosh, Rose, you look beautiful on your wedding day. I'm so happy that I get to be here for this beautiful day. Though Mateo obviously is not super happy about this arrangement, I'm sure he's happy that Rose is happy. At least she's excited about the wedding. And of course, Rose is a pregnant sim, so we're going to have to arrange the bladder situation. Oh, here's the bathrooms. I was like, do we not have bathrooms? Because that would be really sad for Rose, because obviously she's pregnant, so she's going to have to use the bathroom a lot. And Anna actually just decided to show up unannounced, and Rose is really not happy about that. she's like, why? I thought I told you that I didn't want to see you. Why did you just decide to show up? This is my wedding day. You're going to ruin everything, Anna. And Anna's just like, I seriously just could not get you out of my head. I just had to see you one last time before I couldn't see you anymore. And you were a married woman living off with your family and your white picket fence. I just had to see you one last time. And Rose is actually just kind of shocked that Anna actually felt that way. She thought that she was the only one who felt that way, and Anna did not have the same feelings there. So even though that they share the same feelings for each other, Rose is going to go ahead and let Anna know that I've already agreed to marry Nicholas. I have to do what's right for me and my baby at this point. And I think that's to get married with this baby's father. And I know that he's going to give us a good life and he has money so he can provide for us. So that is going to have to be the decision that I make, whether we like it or not. That is the responsible thing to do. So with all of that being said, Anna is going to go ahead and leave. Unfortunately, Anna could not convince Rose to call off the wedding, and Rose is going to go ahead and go through with it. And Nicholas is definitely all about this wedding. He is super excited to marry this beautiful, beautiful sim, Rose. Of course, that we know that Nicholas is absolutely smitten by Rose, so they're going to go ahead and get married. He does have commitment issues, so he can worry about weddings. I don't know why everyone is literally under the wedding arch right now. Hopefully they move in time for the actual ceremony, because this is our beautiful moment, Delaney. Please, please, please move. You cannot just be boogieing down right there. We are going to go ahead and just ignore the Sims literally everywhere ruining the wedding. So as they're about to exchange their vows, we knew this was coming. Rose is actually she seems pretty aggressive with this approach. I figured it would kind of just be more of a calm, chill, low-key thing. But she is actually going to go ahead and just decide, like, this is not right. Anna literally came here to express her love to me. Like, I have to do what makes my heart happy. And there were actually a lot of Sims sitting down watching. I'm sure they're like, what just happened? Honestly, I have never seen that leave an altar interaction. I was expecting a little bit more drama. She was kind of just like, I don't like you. We're not going to get married, but whatever. Yeah, everyone's kind of just like, okay, what do we do now? Okay, well, though, like, her friends and family were all sitting here, so that's actually kind of cool. Dodged a bullet. Okay, so she has this one moodlet here that says, just narrowly avoided a very serious relationship. Okay, I've never seen this. Left at altar. Outraged for being left at the altar. Okay. So he's really, really mad right now, and Rose, she is so confident. She feels so good about it. It says, from getting cold feet, and boy oh boy did she get cold feet. Well, I'm happy that she feels happy about it, because she definitely should not get married to a man that she isn't like 100% in love with and 100% sure that she wants to get married. So yeah, that is over. That is the wedding. That is another thing checked off the Rose generation checklist. If this does not describe Shingo to you, then I don't know what will, but good old little Shingo. They're actually going to go ahead and just go on home, and I think she's just going to, like, peace out, move out from Nicholas's apartment, just like that, and move back in with Delaney and do exactly what she said she was going to do, and raise this baby alongside Delaney. I think that makes a lot of sense. And we are going to go ahead and literally do what we did last night and move households once again. Though he does look pretty freaking cute with Lady. That's so adorable. There we go. We have the girls, Lady included, all together like they should be, which makes me very happy to see that. So I'm just happy that Rose had such a good reaction to it. I am a little bit disappointed, I think, in just that animation. I figured I would I don't know. I figured it would be a little bit more spicy, you know? But I guess not. Oh my gosh, it just feels so good to be back home. I know we were over there for literally the shortest amount of time, but it feels so good to be back home. Rose is going to be in her 3rd trimester in 5 hours, meaning we're about to be on baby watch. And little Delaney is tipsy. Apparently she had a couple of drinks at the wedding, but she seems pretty happy, pretty confident that things actually worked out in her favor as well. So good for little Delaney. Though Rose is still pretty tense about this pregnancy. I know it's still not something that she wanted. It's still not ideal. These neighbors are just so annoying. But the girls are just gonna sit here once again like they always do and watch a little movie together. I'm sure they're just like so happy to be together in this apartment. I know we were just out of this apartment for like 24 hours, but it feels so good to be back home, honestly. And Rose is literally in her wedding dress right now. Oh my gosh. And look at cute little lady. Where did she go? Look how cute she is. Just all 3 of them back together. Delaney has been with Rose through thick and thin, which is just so cute. And I've told these neighbors to be quiet and they won't be quiet. It won't even let me like pound on the door. Why? So I knocked on the door and then they said, "I'm sorry, you're right. That was a bit inconsiderate." And they're still not keeping the noise down and it won't let me click on it. Neither of the girls can click on it. So that's super annoying. And Delaney can't go to sleep because it's too noisy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like get out of the world and then come back. That's so annoying. Delaney still literally can't sleep because it's too noisy. I exited out of the world and came back and the noise is gone, but she still can't sleep. Can she take a nap? She can't even take a nap. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. I feel like The Sims 4 has so many bugs in it. It's just so frustrating. The girls are both finally up and Delaney is going to cook a little breakfast for Rose. Rose is now in her 3rd trimester, so they're officially on baby watch. I think that she's going to give birth in middle of the night, maybe around like 2 or 3 a.m. Yeah, we're going to have a baby very, very soon. But I think I'm just going to kind of go through this day and we'll probably pop in whenever, you know, she's in labor, whenever the exciting stuff is going to happen. And we have gone into labor around 2-3 a.m. as I expected. And I think it would make sense for Rose and Delaney to go to the hospital together. So I think that's what we're going to do. Hopefully we can do that. Hopefully it doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it with just like a friend or something. So we're going to go ahead and have baby at hospital. Okay. And I wish you could bring like, can you bring more than one person? That'd be so cool. Oh no, you can't. I was gonna be like, we can bring Mateo and Mint, but we'll just bring Delaney along because, like, I'm sure that Delaney's probably going to be, like, the godmother or something. I feel like that's fitting, but they're going to go ahead and have the baby. This is so exciting. I'm sure, like, Rose is freaking out right now, obviously. This is her first baby, and she probably doesn't know, like, what to expect. But luckily in The Sims, having a baby is pretty easy. I don't know. You'd have to ask Rose that. Rose, is having a baby in The Sims 4 easy or is it difficult? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's happening so fast. It's happening so fast. Okay. I did not expect it to happen that fast. Anyways, Delaney just stole some hand sanitizer while we were at the hospital. Okay. Oh, I didn't even make sure that if it was a boy or a girl, because we are for sure going to have a girl. Even if it's a boy, it's going to be a girl. Like, no matter what, we are having a girl. Yes, we are having a girl, because of course we wanted to only have girls for the main not so berry Sims, but maybe we'll have a boy down the line, but we are going to definitely have a girl for the Gen 3 heir. And I'm going to go ahead and just name her Yellow. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, look at the baby. I know they all look the same, but aren't you just like so excited every single time your Sim has a baby? It's just so exciting. So little baby Yellow. Oh my gosh, it's so, so exciting. Oh my goodness. Look how cute. Rose is a mom. Rose is a mom. Oh my gosh, that's so precious. Rose, you're gonna be such a lovely mom, except not really, because that's just your destiny for the Rose heirs that you're not a great mom, but that's okay. We so love you. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And she looks absolutely gorgeous. She is glowing right now, even though she's really tired. But for Yellow's name, I just now uploaded episode number 12. So I haven't been able to see if you guys want me to keep Yellow's name Yellow or if you want me to name her something different. If you want it to be something different, then just let me know. If you have any suggestions or if you think it should be something other than Yellow. Of course, we have just done Mint and Rose so far, but should we continue that and have Yellow, and then I think there's like a Plum generation and a Gray generation, or should we maybe change it up a little bit? Oh my gosh, and her water broke right here. I didn't even notice. Wow. But that is actually going to wrap it up for today's episode. Let me know what you think about today's episode for sure in the comments down below, and all of your name suggestions for Baby Yellow, either in last episode's comment section or this one, or whatever works for you guys. But I will change her name in the beginning of next episode if you want me to. But if you're not subscribed already, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. That means so much to me. And thank you so much for watching this video and all of the support that you all give me. It means so much to me. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!